This is a blast from the past video that I want to make sure I release, and it's when I went to the hole in the ground here in Central Oregon. I want to get this video out because I will not be going back there this summer, but I will be going to some other places probably that Kent and I went to. But I didn't get this video out because I had trouble with my internet, and also I was having trouble with health issues that got me behind during the summer months to release a lot of the videos where Kent and I got a chance to go and visit together, okay? But I don't want this one to not get out there because I think it's kind of cool, and I never even knew that this place existed. So definitely, if you're coming through, it's worth checking out at least once, you know, and say that you saw it and you've been there. All right, so let's go check out the hole in the ground. Hi friends, I'm over here at the hole in the ground in Oregon, and I'm going to show you around, and I'm going to actually take a little walk today, and I've got my stool with me so I can rest along the way as we go and explore this place. I learned about it from Kent, so I'm pretty excited to explore, learn more about it, and share it with everybody out there. Okay, so let me show you around, okay? Here we go. All right, this is the hole in the ground. Pretty cool. It's in Oregon. All right, out there in the distance is Fort Rock. I do hope to go check that out. And then Kent is out there in the distance with his friend, Dave. And then this is the hole in the ground, and that is the east side out up over there on the that I'm filming. This over here is more of the south side where I'm at, and all the trees seem to grow on this side, and then a little bit more on the west side. And I'm kind of filming the direction of the west, and it is believed to be from volcanic, created from volcanic activity, and I'll share a little bit about the history of it in another clip. All right, so here we go. I'm going to try to use my gimbal again. It's been a while since I've tried to use it. So we'll see how it goes. Practice makes perfect, right? So I might not be perfect at the beginning, but anyways, all right, it's a gorgeous day. I'm going to have to wear my sunglasses at times though, because my eyes, remember, are extremely sensitive to light. All right, so I'll play around with this gimbal and let's go have some fun, okay? And Kent may catch up to us, we'll see. Okay, so here is a area that people, or somebody, or a group of people, not sure exactly the history of who built this, but they made this really cool area that you could camp by and enjoy this little outdoor area. And it has a fire pit, large fire pit, and they put all these rocks around it. That's cool. And then here's a sign, and it says, Please respect this place that others may enjoy it as well. Thank you, friends of nature. Now, I think they just put the sign up, but I don't think they actually made this, but they want to keep it upkeep. And then here's another sign. It says this camp is at least 50 years old, so respect it. I got some people coming. Hold on. Okay, so here is this area from a different viewpoint. So now I'm over here by the fence, and then I'll turn it around. I think it's really cool in here. There's the fireplace, and the tree that has a little birdhouse in it. I'll show you that in just a second. And then more of how it looks with the wall. And then the view out there. Alright, so there is the birdhouse that is in the tree, the main tree. As you come in, there's that sign. Oh, I'm hoping to catch, there's these little squirrels. Look how they're so itty bitty. I hope you saw him. There he is. They're so tiny. I just can't get over how tiny they are. Can't research them, and they're just a breed that stays really, really tiny. And we thought actually at first they were just babies, and then there were so many of them around. We thought, well, no, there can't be that many babies around here. And we discovered that they are just a breed that's tiny. It's on a rock. They're so cute. They're probably only about 3 inches maybe in body, and then about equal that with the tail. And see how they're just really tiny. The body's very thin. Not like the other chippies that, did I say squirrel? I hope I didn't say squirrel. It's a chipmunk. Sometimes I think something and I say something else when I'm tired. But yeah, it's a little, look, there it is. It's so cute. Little dwarf, dwarf breed of a chipmunk. Okay, I'm trying to play with the different settings and see which one is going to work the best when I'm walking. I hope this comes out. I think this might be the setting I need. Yeah, that has 3 different settings on my gimbal. Yeah, but... Oh! I got scared. Okay, I'm at one of the trails that goes down to the center, and I'm going to attempt it. There is my van and Kent's truck right over there. Okay. And I'm just going to take my time. I'm already tired, so I don't know. We'll see. I may just go down a little bit and try to attempt it another day. It seems like I keep talking to people that I met a lady over by my van. And then I just met a couple over by the that center gathering area with the pit, with the fire pit. And then we got to talking, and so I've been doing a heck of a lot of standing without even going anywhere. So we'll see how far I can get. But I do have my stool. I could just kind of like maybe take my time. But this looks like the easiest way down. It's a gradual decline, which would be nice. I wouldn't take too much of a large vehicle down here. It's too bumpy. See how it's up and down with little roller coaster kind of road, little whip-de-doos. Okay, almost to the bottom. There's some people climbing. Look at the perspective of the people. They look like little ants. We're not even technically at the bottom. And there's people coming up behind us. Yeah, pretty cool. We're almost there. This road wasn't too bad because it's not straight up. It kind of slowly, you wind around up to the top, so it wasn't too bad. Okay, there's that volcanic kind of little sidewall. Now that we're getting closer down to it, it looks like from this perspective. Okay, we're at the bottom. I'm resting off and on. I got some water and a refuel with a bar. Picture. All right. Yeah, I don't know what I thought I might see some kind of evidence of an explosion that happened here. Alright, so now I'll tell you a little bit about this place and what it's all about. The exact origin of the mild, wide crater in the Fort Rock Basin of Lake County, Central Oregon is a mystery, thought to be a volcanic origin rather than the result of an ancient meteor impact. The ancient blast left a raised rim that reaches heights of 110 to 210 feet above the ground level and an interior basin nearly 500 feet below it. It is thought that the crater is a maar, a depression that occurs after water reacts explosively with volcanic magma, often forming crater lakes seen elsewhere, particularly in Alaska. In this case, the ancient lake bed dried up, leaving only the hole. Happy that I'm back. Yeah, and if anybody says, my dirty floor, it's dirty out here. Look at this. I sweep it a couple times a day. But we might not stay at this particular spot for too long, and I don't want to put out all my outdoor stuff, and then we might move. So I save my energy when I can. Like, I gotta still have fun, because the next time, who knows what my body's gonna be like. But Milo says, I missed ya. I'm happy you're back. I made it. I'm so exhausted. I kept getting lightheaded a couple of times trying to get back up. So I'm glad Kent met me down there. And as I made my way back up, yeah. And it wasn't that hard going down as much, but coming up was, they have these like whoop-de-doo kind of part of the road, and oh, it was struggling. Even though they're little, you know, like, and then back down and around, but every time I had to go up, it was just really hard with my body and my neuropathy and everything. Oh my gosh. And I kept drinking water, but I kept getting lightheaded and dizzy. But actually, the next time, I would actually just view it from the rim. It wasn't that wow spectacular once you got to the bottom. Not like I thought it might be. But I guess just to say I did it once in my life, and then I'm good. But anyways, I'm still trying to reboot here. But anyways, so that's what it's about. The big hole in the ground. But it is pretty cool. The views are actually, the best part is up at the top here. So if you come and you don't want to tackle that, I wouldn't do it again, actually, but I'm glad I did it once. But the view is worth everything. Just looking around the view, you know, looking at Fort Rock in the distance. I mean, just the view alone. And then, of course, seeing a little bit of what the earth can do, you know, that amazes me always. A little bit about, you know, how the earth reacts, whether like just volcanoes erupting and the changes of the earth. It just fascinates me. All right, so I could need something really cold to drink, and yeah, I had a reboot here. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed coming along this little trip with me. Woo! I think it's going to take me a few days to get over that one. Anyways, I'm tough and stubborn. Okay, I was packing up and I noticed this. And I heard some chippies. I know they were getting into my, again, my engine, and I could hear some noise similar to that pack rat in my dash. And I pulled that out of my flooring in there, but I have disinfectant wipes, so I'll wipe all this down. But this is where that bag was that had the water bottle. So I mean, there's nothing even that smells like food, so that's interesting that that would attract them. But I guess they were wanting it for, I guess, nesting material is what my guess and my experience, that maybe there's a little female there somewhere, and hopefully she didn't make a nest inside my dash like that pack rat was trying to do. But I did start my engine, so I heard a bunch of ruckus and noise, and I started that engine, and then I didn't hear anything ever since. So hopefully I caught it in time, and we're moving today. So yeah, but life on the road. You always got to look out for things like this. All right. I do want to point out that some of the roads are more narrow, just like the width of a vehicle. And you got to watch out for rocks like this that are sticking up. And of course, this is a little bit wider area, but there are some roads that there is a lot of these really hard rocks, and they go very deep into the ground, and to drive your vehicle over and around them. So you got to be careful. Like here, if someone wanted to come in here and park and camp, you'd have to be careful of some of the rocks. But again, some of the roads do get quite narrow, and I'm going to come up here and show you. Yeah, I'll show you this. So this kind of dips down, but then there's this rock right there sticking up, okay? And some of them have really sharp edges, okay? And then like this road here, if you were coming around and then going through here, you'd have to be careful. But the main concern is down this road, a lot of them will be like this. So hold on. Okay, so see, like here's starting to be one of the roads where we traveled past, and some are much larger than this. We're going to try to maybe take a different way back out that might not have as many of them in the road. Okay, so see how that one is right near the center of the road, and then there's that one on that side. So you just have to really be careful of your placement of your wheels, and also how high your vehicle is. And now look at this. So you either have this space between this rock over here, and then you've got this rock right there by my shadow. Okay, so you only have that much width, or you're going to have to, you can't go around because you've got that rock there. So either your rig has to be high enough to get over that, or your wheels. But so you do have to watch out for those kind of rock placements, okay? Yeah, and there's just a couple roads of area that is like this, but not all of the roads. Okay, and then after this section here, where we're at, then it gets better. Then there's no more rocks, so there's just like a small section. Yeah, because those rocks can really do a number. When Kent's friend came up here, yeah, he got into a section where the rocks were there and he didn't quite see all the rocks, and then one of them got lodged underneath. So I'll just show you just a couple of pictures. And we had to get this large rock removed from underneath his van. So yeah, you just, you know, I'm only saying this because I don't want to see that happen to anybody else. He got very lucky that nothing major happened. You know, like a fuel, you know, line or propane line or anything like that, but it did pull his gray water dump valve off. So, but considering how massive the rock was, it could have been far worse. So I'll share that picture. Well, I hope you enjoyed all the clips and everything that I got to capture while we were here. So the especially the sunset and then the trip going down to the bottom. But anyways, it's pretty cool place, and yeah, highly recommend coming here, but just be careful about those rocks, you know, coming in. So you do want to be careful. It's not all roads are suitable for every type of vehicle. So some people will park at the bottom and then walk up. So they'll do that. But yeah, you do have to be careful on some of the roads here. All right, so I love you all, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.